from dropping bubble as you're shooting fucking super simulant. And they don't pop it behind you like a smart person. They pop it right in front of you as you shoot it. Or they usually cleanse the shield. Dude, I miss fucking Hunk of Kurta. That thing matches with fucking Gallahorn damage. It did so well. Yeah, we're at the beginning. Good news is there's only 4 encounters. Bad news is everything's easy except for 1 encounter. Oh, this is easy. So I'd be doing a multi-teach. It looks like I'm doing a multi-teach then. Direct hit. Let's go. Yeah, it's kind of like Last Wish minus the wish well. So, behind the tower, there's a little elevator for you to take up. Yeah, the only time the order. Is like, fuck this shit. Hey, Art, it's been a while. Leaves, not even a counter starts. Oh, it's so easy. Hardest to teach, but once you get it down, it's easy as fuck. Well, depending on what LG I get, I was in there for 4 hours. Well, name one LFG team that's actually going to do that first try. Well, that's because we learned in D1. Salvation Edge. I got it on my first try until we reached fucking 4th encounter. Once we were in 4th encounter, it went all downhill. We spent 8 hours. I was so lucky my LFG team was patient. I spent 8 hours on Verities because I kept on running into the glitch where the knights don't spawn, the walls blank. One next thing you know, you're gonna get bugged to oblivion. At least it's less buggier than the fire team finder. I think we are just sitting in a fire team. Why did you kick me out of fire team finder? I was waiting to join. It takes me 20 minutes to join. Dude, imagine PS3 on a fucking Destiny 2. It would take you 20 minutes just to load up. Well, you can tell that's the person's brand new. Step 1, press start. Step 2, go fuck yourself. The only downside about Titan's melee. Frenzy is the only melee you can send people flying. Stasis doesn't. And near the solar melee. Stasis. Which one? The jetpack? Oh, the massive updating of it. And combined with roided flames. And combined with roided flames, too. Yeah, because we use the giant burning maul. Oh, yay, fun! Enjoy the torture! Because getting back to it's the hardest! Getting there is the easiest. Getting back is a bitch. I love the fact that they made it so easy to get there, but so pain in the ass to get back. Oh, they love to make things difficult for no reason. With I mean, the master's not too hard. You just use 1K and then boom. There you go. Ads are despawned. Welcome to hell. How may I help you? Did you just fire a rocket at me? I said, did you? I love PlayStation. Oh, Nah. Say penis. Close. I just love it when half my friends lists just disappear for no fucking reason. My friend got 3 navigators before I even had one single one. Nah. We got a 6. Hopefully he stays. Nope. We still can't hear you. As long as we can type fast, I guess. Hey, Timbo. Yes. They're just eyes. So all you're doing is just shooting eyes. Hold on, I might have to mute art. No. I'm I'm talking about Shepard because he has no mic symbol. And I doubt that's the issue. Is usually when people don't have mics, they can't have hear us, and we can hear them. And also, 99% of the time, they always have their messages shut off. Damn it, timed that wrong. Jump up or down if you can hear us. That's a big problem. Oh, hey. Crouch up or down if you can hear us. Move to right to left if you can hear us. I think he just jumped because we got too close to him. So he can't hear us nor see our messages. Wait, did you kick him or did he leave? Good. Dude, your Xbox playing, you don't have a mic? Does anyone know how to fucking read anymore? Hey, there we go. He's fucking nuts. Well, he should have had his mic plugged in. It's not my fault he was slow. We just had issues with people refusing to use mics. Yeah, there's a flood warning here as well. We live on a hill, so it's very unlikely a flood is going to happen. All the water goes to them and not us. Both fucked up and hilarious at the same time. I mean, as long as you have a trace rifle, you should be fine. Because those things definitely help you breaking them much quicker. Compared to using an auto rifle, even with war rig is still slow as fuck. Hey, I got anarchy. And I'm using anarchy. Yep, I'm using weakening. With kinetics. Oh, the white mechanic. Masochism. Hey, we're guardians. We enjoy pain. It's literally our DNA. What's that? There is a chance that can give you a tier 5, but defeats definitely helps with it. But with learning, it makes it much harder. If you're talking about the outside layers, yes. Yeah, they're very easy to find. The hard part is the one at the very beginning is a long way to get there. Damn it, I didn't even get the fucking punch the last one. Yes. But you can't shoot your own, you have to shoot your other partner's 2 eyes. But fair warning, once the shield reaches that pillar, it's instant wipe, so you need to shoot it before then. That small little pillar in the center. Once you get hang of it, it's a lot easier than you think it is. All right. Yeah, you must stay in the beam of the Hydra shield. Imagine it being a magnifying glass. You're just staying in front of it. That's it. Yes, you just follow it all the way around. Yes. You would shoot the two that he did not call out. Just make sure you the outside people call out the names from the inside people so they don't get confused. Just rebuff with the outside people. I teach every so often. It depends if the post is available. If there's no one's teaching, then I won't teach. I just try to know if she's welcome. Same plate. Yeah, if the Cyclops is there, you can't step on the plates. And both people have to spin it on at the same time. Did you see the little Vex node on top of it? The little symbol around it? Then there must be one Cyclops that was still alive. Yeah, the right, left side was. Oh, nope. Can't do that. If I do that, my heavy disappears. There we go. Now I can kill him. Yeah, you. Yeah, all you gotta do is just only call out the one that doesn't glow. If two of them glows and one doesn't, call out one that doesn't glow. And that's it. Because if he says top and you said left, you be shooting right and top, and he should be shooting left and right. Wipe. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you gotta follow it. You gotta run to the shield and follow it. Yes, right where stand on the right side, you're coming towards right. Oh, oh. Yep. Yeah, you'll be following this racetrack all the way around with the shield. If the right side shield reaches this pillar, it's an instant wipe. regardless if you shoot it correctly. Yep. Did I look at earlier? You can't shoot your own. You have to shoot the opposite side. So uh, there is a visual change when it comes to your positions. So if you're facing the back wall, your ass is facing outside. It's left, right, top. But if your ass is facing the back and your head is facing this direction outside, it's going to be left and right. Right is left. So your perspective will change only if your ass is facing the back wall. If you're facing the back wall, it would be left is left, right is right from the inside. So you guys just gotta remember your position of where you're looking at. But as long as your ass is facing the exit, you're good to go. It'll be left is left, right is right. Oh, no, the right is calling out for the right, left is calling left. The only time you switch that if you're doing epic. So your recording spawn in sides will call out for the recording spawn in sides. If you're right side, you'll be calling out for right. If you're left side, you'll be calling out for left. So you'll be listening to Papa, yep. So Papa just call out art, so he knows that his side is top, right, or left. One was called out. Well, one was shot. So it's, well, Raph just left. Yeah. The problem is the fact that, what are you guys calling out? Are you guys calling out the 2, or are you guys calling out the one that does not glow? Are you talking? Yeah. The problem is you guys are not calling out for the opposite sides. You're calling out for your own side. So if you're on right side, you'd be calling out for the right side inside. The only time you call out for the opposite sides is when you're doing epic. But in normal, you're only calling out for your own side. Right calls out for right, left calls out for left. Yeah, for the outside, you're just calling out for your own side. Right is right and left is left. But the only time you switch that around is when you do epic. That's the only time you do the opposite sides. Yep. Ow. The main reason why I'm not a volunteer, I'm trying to get the new people a chance to do the mechanics. Yeah, it's usually what I do. It's usually if it's one person, no, I'll do the mechanic with them. If it's more than one person, I'll let them do the mechanic. Hmm. Well, while we're waiting for the next person, I'm going to get coffee. I have a coffee machine literally right next to me. Fucking love this coffee machine. I wish coffee had more caffeine in it. Kind of want more. Like working else. Jump up and down if you can hear us, like Carl. Fuck, missed. There you go. We're teaching art and mute. Art and mute. I only teach if needed, and that's it. The information is long, but the actual mechanic itself is very easy. Yep. Cora, did you get any of that? Alright. I'm going to warn you, Lightsaber will not help you here. There's no ground underneath the boss. And one shot. Let's go. That's how you kill Cyclops. During the white mechanic, you will be doing no callouts for the inside eyes. You'll only be hearing the outs for the outside. Both sides have to get both of their eyes. Okay, I'm confused because I'm hearing multiple callouts for two different things. So during the white mechanic, you will not be calling out for your eyes. Yeah, I was hearing multiple callouts.
Guardian down. Guardian down. Guardian.
That's gonna be a wipe.
Guardian down. Guardian down. Guardian down.
No, I sent Art into a jigsaw puzzle over here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wrong one shot. The inside only shoots one. You're only shooting the one that's called out. The what? I'll give this one more try, guys. You just fucking jumped on my head. I see how it is. Why does it go right through you? There we go, stuck one. You got tethered. No more tether. Oh, nope. I'll laugh my ass off. It actually does kill teammates. too late. 3, 2, 1, fight.
Guardian down.
Alright, guys. See you later. That was my last attempt. Oh. But I'll see you guys later. Alright. So, there was a massive problem going on with the teaching. So, the person that made the post only done it once, and I'm not sure who taught the person, but it was absolutely incorrect. And I'll show you what I mean when I get there. Hydra is really not that hard. It's actually one of the easiest once you get hang of everything. But we haven't even made one success of the white mechanic. I'm hoping it went to the normal version. Oh yeah, it went to the normal version. Alright, let's get you Gridge. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and activate the Hydra, and then I'll explain how the encounter actually works. Think of it like a short guide. Minus almost 2 hours. You don't have to technically kill any enemies. You can just sit here. These will just spawn. It doesn't matter if you kill them or keep them alive. It just takes time for them to actually activate. So the way this works, if you have not completed a full raid, this is permanently locked until you have completed the previous 3 encounters. Hobgoblin, Wyvern, Hydra. So go to the Hydra. Their callouts was not good callouts. They were doing positions and not numbers, and positions makes it much difficult when it comes to teaching wise. So the way this encounter works, I'm going to shut off all the sounds so you guys can actually hear me. So, the way this encounter works, you guys are going to be split into 2 teams of 3, 1 on 3 on right, groups of other 3 on left. So it'd be 3 on right, 3 on left. So the way it works, one person goes on left inside, one person goes right inside. To know which side it's inside, it's right in that tunnel or that midsection. Left side only has one entrance. It's right in between that gate on the left side. So all you'll be doing to start a mechanic, you just move forward or shoot the boss with whichever one. All you're going to be doing is just shooting ads until Cyclops spawns. Once Cyclops has spawned, you kill them as fast as you can. Right people is going to be standing on the middle plate, on that plate right there. That's for the inside person only. Left side's going to do the exact same thing, step on a plate at the same time. That's going to give you a 28-second timer. A 28-second timer will kill you unless you're in the shield beam. The little cone-shaped beam you'll be seeing later on as well if you're outside. During the inside, the reason why people don't do positions like top left, top right, bomb left, bomb right, it makes it much more time consuming instead of just say 1, 3, 4, 6, 2, 1. There you go. You already shot 4 hours right there. You take more time consuming of actually saying the positions versus doing numbers because you can just do 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 6, 4, and you're already on your fourth eye right then and then. You count to 3, 1, 2, 3, and you shoot the eye at the same time as the left side. So the mechanic starts at your time. The reason why that's so important is because if we can time it right, counting down that inside time when you shoot the fourth eye, it starts the white mechanic immediately, the very second that fourth one shot. So it makes it easier for the outside people to time the plates correctly so they can do the white mechanic. White mechanic is very simple, very less complex than the inside. So imagine this pillar is a V shape. Right side, left side. So that little racetrack, Mario Kart, whatever you call it, you're gonna follow all the way around this until you reach your partner's side. If the right side shield reaches this pillar, it's a wipe, regardless if you're making a time or not. As soon as it touches that, it's a wipe. So the way the wipe mechanics works is very simple. All you're doing is looking for the one that does not glow for you. There will be a one shield for you that glows for you, while the other shield does not glow for you. That would be your partner's shield. So left will glow for left, right will glow for right. Follow the shield until you're at the right side. Right side will be following all the way around until they reach right about here. They're able to see the partner's side to shoot the 2. Left side is very easy. On the hump right there, boom, you already shot the 2. You don't have to walk around it. That's the easy part for left side. Right side is a little bit longer because you have to follow the Hydra shield all the way around until you're able to see the left side of the pillar. So the reason why they were having such much difficult is because they were doing 2 callouts instead of just 1 callout. They were calling out the eyes that were glowing. So they were saying like 1-3 or 1-2 or 3-2 instead of just saying top, left, right. Left side's top, right side's right. Right side would shoot the left side, left and right. The right side would be shooting his left and top. If it's right side, call out. So basically all it is just calling out the one that does not glow. You'd be calling out the person's name. For example, Bob's on left, Kyle's on right. So let's say, for example, I called out for Kyle. Kyle, you're top. Kyle inside is going to shoot his top triangle shape above the boss's head. Considering the top would never change positions of perspective. Only left and right does. So Kyle shoots top. And I move over to the left side and shoot the 2 that was not called out. Then let's say Greg has called out for Bob. He said left. I go over to Greg's side. I'd shoot Greg's I shoot his top and right. the two that was not called out. So if you call left, I'll be shooting top right. If you called right, you'll be shooting top and left. If you called top, you'll be shooting left and right. All you're doing is making the truth completely true. So it's basically kind of like the Hobgoblin. The Hobgoblin is everyone dunks into the turbines, all five, and now the next sequence is one of them is already fixed. Now four of them are broken. We need to dunk the correct ones and the ones that were broken to make it fixed. That's the same concept here. You call out the one that does not glow, you shoot the two that glows. You make the one that does not glow the truth, and the people that's inside are shooting those truths to end the white mechanic or suppress it. To know if you've done it correctly, it would say suppressed. If you've done it incorrectly, it would say intimate or immediate. If it says judgment, you have 5 seconds before the white mechanic starts. If it says indirectly, that means damage. Inside people will come outside, shoot the shield in the center Hydra. That starts damage. The problem they were having inside was because they are wasting so much time saying the positions instead of saying singularity numbers. So it was wasting more time, and by the time they even shot 5, it's already started. One side shots 5, one shots 4, and you guys are going to be off even completely. So the best way to do it is doing numbers 1, 2, 3, just like a cell phone. If you're dialing up a number to call your mother or call your friend, 1, 2, 3 on top, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. 1 and 4 will always be diagonal. 2 and 5 will always be exact. 6 and 3 will always be diagonal. It will never change, and it makes the callouts much faster and more clearer. That's why people have so much problems with this encounter, is because the wrong callouts or the wrong teachings or they're not listening. It's one of the three. This encounter is as hard as you make it. It's much easier to do numbers for the inside, do positions on the outside. Because what they were doing outside is 1, 2, 3, which makes it so much harder because it just makes it so much easier if left is left, right is right, top is top. You're not wasting any time. Everyone on the inside got the call outs. Call out the person's name before you say the position. So they know, hey, Kyle, you're top. Hey, Dylan, you're left. It makes the people understand what call out's theirs, so they're not shooting the wrong triangle. And that way, the people on the outside can listen which one's being called out, so they can shoot the opposite two that was not called out. So if I call out top, someone's going over to my side and they shoot my left and right. If they called out right, I'll come over to their side and shoot their top and left. All you're doing is just making sure that non-glowing one becomes the truth. That's it. It's just like Sandra Docketin. Finding the truth, inputting the truth, making the truth real. That's it. That's literally this entire encounter. Now for bosses, it's not complex. So 2 people will be chosen during damage. Everyone has to do this. It won't be a fucking, hey Kyle, you do this. Hey Doug, you do this. I do damage. No, it is completely randomized who gets chosen. And if you're chosen, you must reach your shield as fast as you can. The faster you are reaching the shield on both sides, the shield dissipates and you're able to do damage. If you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, damage never happens. You just skipped the entire damage phase because you didn't want to pay attention. It always appears right above your super, so it's nearly impossible to miss it. So let's say Craig and Dylan was called out. Craig got close. Dylan got far. You be following the shield until 6 eyes appear in the center eye as well. Once they appear, you stay in the beam as you're shooting all 6 eyes, and then you shoot the center beam that causes the light. Once you have shot it, it will break the shield. Once your partner shot it, it will extend damage. If one person fails, your damage is cut short and moves on to the next person. That's where it's getting the problem in OFG is the fact that people don't want to use the mics, or people only want to do ad clear and not learning mechanics. The mechanics are not hard. They're very complex when describing, but once you understand what you're doing, it's as easy as eating a pie. That's how easy these mechanics are. You're only making it difficult when you're not asking questions. They weren't asking questions. That's why for almost 2 hours, we didn't make the damage. And plus, one guy's background noises were interfering on callouts too. If you have a fan in your background, turn it off. Or turn it the other way. It does not need to be directly on your mic. Your mics should be clear and ready for comms. There should be no background noises or fucking TV screens playing in the background. It should be quiet and ready to hear and ready to call out. The clearer the comms, the easier the raid goes. This raid is really not that complex. The Hydra is the hardest because you have to explain a lot of things, but you just go by it one step at a time, and it makes it so much easier. That's why if there's more than 2 people learning, I step back, do ad clear, while they learn the mechanic. I will not let them do ad clear. Because what happens when the next team says, does everyone know what they're doing? And you say, I only did ad clear. Then more likely we kick you. Regardless of how many completions you made. Even if you had 3,000 fucking completions, but all you did is ad clear, they'll kick you. So don't call out for ad clear. Do the mechanics. Learn the mechanics. If you have problems, ask the question. It's not that complex. You're only making this difficult when you're choosing not to ask questions. That you think that you know what to do, that you don't need to be told what to do. It makes it easier if you do not know what to do. Say it. We'll explain it one by one. And if you still have problems, we'll show you. That's why I usually do simulation rounds, so people understand the mechanic. And once they get it down, we get the damage, we kill the boss, and we move forward. If they have problems, we do another simulation round, and I will get the buff with them, and I will have them follow me, and we'll shoot the eyes together. So, the way this raid works, outside people. Step 1. Kill ads until the alarm sounds. Step 2. Communicate with your partner and step on a plate at the same time. Step 3. Move to the center where the Hydra is standing. The one that does not have the names above their health is the one that is going to be in the middle. That one right there where my analog stick is on. He is going to have a shield pointing south and north. Two opposite sides. One's for the right side, one's for the left side. You can't see each other's shields. You can only see your own. You are going to follow the shield all the way around until you're able to see your partner's side. While you're waiting, you should be looking at the pillar, calling out the ones with the name of the inside person, and you're going to call out top, left, or right that does not glow. The other person calls out the one that does not glow for them. You are going to go all the way over until you reach their side. You shoot the two that they did not call out. They go to your side and shoot the two that you did not call out. Inside people shoots the ones that have been called out. That's step 3. So, let's say, for example, this little cave over here is the entrance of the left side and right side. The Hydra is sitting peacefully in the center of that room. Your ass is facing the entrance towards the exit. You are facing the back wall. Left is left, right is right, top will always be top. If you're facing this way, facing the exit, but facing your ass towards the back wall, then left is right and right is left. All you're doing is changing your perspective of the triangle. The triangle never moves, the triangle never changes positions. Only your perspective changes. Once it has been successful, outside have shot the 2, inside people have shot their correct callouts. It will say suppressed. The white mechanic ends, the inside people comes out and rebuffs and finish their last eyes. If there is one eye left for both people, shoot it immediately. You don't have to do callouts, and then shoot the center eye, killing the Hydra. Come outside, and you will see a indicator on your left side. It would say indirectly. It means that the damage is about to start. Inner people must come outside and destroy the Hydra shield's eyes, the main eye that causes the beam. Once the shield has been destroyed, it is time for damage. 2 random people are going to be coming to these sides and find the correct shield that glows for them. Bob and Kyle is going to follow their Hydra shield until all 6 eyes has appeared and then ready to go. Use a trace rifle and shoot all 6 eyes in the center eye. Destroy the shield. Once both shield has been destroyed, extension of damage will start, giving you extra 10 to 15 seconds of damage. Then the next call out, Bob and let's say Sabrina. Sabrina got left, Bob got right. Or Sabrina got close and Bob got far. They go to the correct positions and they immediately touch the shield. So the damage can start immediately. Because if you're not in your shield, not in the correct beam, damage will be immune. So it's important to know what shield you are, which one is glowing for you, indicate it, and follow it. They're going to shoot their 6 eyes and center eye, breaking the shield of the Hydra. Extend damage, continue damage. Everyone does damage until the last 2 called out. Now we're doing Tyler and Andrew. Andrew got far. Tyler got close. Stand in beams. Let your teammates start the damage. While they're doing damage, follow the beam until the 6 eyes appear. Shoot the 6 eyes, break the center eye, break the shield, and do damage. You should be able to one phase the boss. It's very easy to. He is not stuck on a threshold. You can easily one phase him. I've done it multiple times. It's very easy to do. Once you have successfully killed the Hydra, the chest spawns there, and you're good to transfer to the back to the center where you begin the first time. So you'll come out here. And you start climbing your way all the way up to the top. Jump into there, jumping over there, climb that wall, jump to the platform right there, climb till you get to the center ball in the center, and then head to the center where you begin. Go to the back of the pillar, start your next encounter. That's it. That's literally it. I'll go back in so you guys can understand each section. And we are going to go to the Wyvern. I know it's called Dice Spool. I call it Dicelet. This makes it sound more unique. And since I'm already here, I'm going to explain the final boss. The final boss is extremely easy. One of the easiest mechanics in this entire raid. And it's not even that complex either. So I'm going to explain the final boss right here and now, so I don't forget it. Because there's no point of interacting with that, since the plates are already here. So where the Hydra is right now, there's going to be a Ultra version of the Hydra. You kill all the Hydras while the boss is in the center. He's going to start shooting his beam. Once all 3 Hydras are killed, you are going to step on the plates. 3 on left, 1 in the center, 2 on right. So the way this works is 2 people on left is going to be doing stun mechanic. All you're doing is shooting the top, right, left, and bottom right corners. The little turbines in his arms. There will be between each fin. So all you're going to be doing is pretty simple. You just shoot those once all 4 are pretty much destroyed, then it's stunned. The person that was on left side that wasn't doing stunning, your job is to pinpoint the color of the person that called out the middle. So the middle person is going to be calling out the hoop color. So let's say it's white. So left side will be looking for the white little mines floating around. They're going to indicate which one. They're going to be shooting with a trace rifle so they can see the beams and the colors, so they know which one is being shot. Left side is going to be shooting the ones that are called out. So let's say it's white. He shoots 1 right. Let's say it says false. So only 1 false, 3 of the same color. So 1 false, 2 truths. That's it. So as soon as you get 1 false wrong, you already know the other 2 are correct. You shoot it, middle person shoots it down, the right side plate is going to grab it. But to know which mine is real, the right side will be looking at the mine that the left side is calling out. Because to them, it'll be either glowing or normal. If it's normal, it's false. If it's glowing, it's truth. They grab the mine, the lower chronons, they're gonna duck in the center. 6 of them, and it's done. You're going to take one person from each buff. Absolute, Centical, and Constant. During damage phase, there's going to be a platform for you to stand on because he's going to be exactly the way he is, but in air. There's going to be a lot of turbines. There's going to be one turbine, but all you have to do is make a triangle. So there's going to be a glowing node for you, a glowing node for them. You'll be seeing too. They can't see it. Only you can. So all you're doing is making a triangle for each one. The person that's middle is grabbing the node. And you do that to all 4 turbines, then it's damage. To extend damage, you just grab the chronon that matches the hoop, and you jump to the hoop. That's it. Now, since we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and fuck it. We did Kentucky Fried Chicken. So we go Kentucky Fried Chicken, and we head this way. I find it easier to just jump on this to get to there. It makes it so much easier and less complicated. Come over to the left, jump on this golden ball, and then proceed. And that's it. Open up the door. And that's pretty much it. All you're doing is just traversing to the top, right up there. Come over here, jump on this. There is a time limit how long they stay open, so be careful so you don't die. This is the Kentucky Fried Chicken. One of the easiest encounters. So, this time is going to be a little bit different. So as you can already see, there is a diamond shape, a 3 in the center, left, and right. This is known as spawn. The direction that you are spawning in when you wipe, this will always be spawn. So, from left to right, this is absolute, constant, centical. Those are the directions of each pillar. You need to know this if you ever decide to do epic, because you need to have the correct buff to shoot the correct tower. So the way this works is once you have start the encounter, there's going to be 6 Minotaurs spotted in the middle. Kill the 6 Minotaurs. They're going to drop sand, or chronons, whatever you want to call it. You grab the chronon, duck into the hoop. Whichever color the hoop is going to endpoint where the damage is. Red left, white center, blue mid. So you dunk it until this hourglass is full, and there will be a Vex node for you to shoot right there. You shoot the node. That's when the mechanics begin, and you start seeing Dice Plate. Dice Plate is a 4-square debuff that appears on your screen. It's like a ticking time bomb, or a metronome. It's going to say ding, ding, ding. On a 4th ding, it launches you straight up in the air. So at the 4th ding, from base height, it will launch you up relatively high. So you want to make sure you use that towards your advantage, because you also be using it in Epic, but you'll be jumping it without it. Because in this encounter, you will have strand jump instead of a normal jump. So you want to make sure you avoid that jump in the Epic. By normal, you want to jump with it. So each person is going to be assigned to each pillar. One person is going to be assigned to a plate for climb. And that also depends on the color of the hoop. If it's white, the climb will start here. If it's blue, the climb will start there. If it's red, the climb will start on that plate. So for the pipes, or the pillars, or the towers, whatever you want to call them. So all you're going to do is very simple. You hear a ding, 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 jump up, shoot immediately. It launches you up in the very second. So ding, 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 launch up, shoot. Everyone should be shooting the bottom box at the start every single time until the box has been made for the climber. Once the platform has successfully made it, we are construction workers. That is the job of the towers. We are building staircases for the climber to interact with nodes so we can start damage. To build the stairs, all you're doing is shooting the boxes at the same time. Timing your jumps with the jump mechanic as you shoot the box at the same time. So ding, 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 form streams launch drop, instant shoot. Don't wait, don't delay. Shoot the very second it launches you. So everyone is in sync with everyone, and that starts the plate. These little Vex nodes right here are the platforms. As you can see, each one has a designated location. So the first box is ding, ding, ding. Third platform is a node for the climber to interact with. Once they have successfully made that one, it's going to be ding, ding, ding. The next one, ding, ding. On the very top one, they interact with the last one, damage. Left one is the easiest one. All you're doing is wrapping around that entire pillar until you make it roughly around here. It's pretty much basically a ramp. It's not high jumps, it's not bar jumps, it's just a ramp. The hardest one is middle. As you go towards the back, back towards the front, towards the back, and you end it at the center of mid. So you're doing a zigzag for there. For center, or for spawn, you're doing a shorter zigzag. Higher jumps. Once the person that is doing the climb has interacted with the final node, then it's damage. But the hourglass drains. The more times you get it wrong, the faster it drains. To prevent the wipe mechanic from happening is a 14-second timer. But to prevent it from even happening to begin with, there's going to be 2 Chronon Hunters. Chronon Hunter's job is to find the Minotaurs. Kill the Minotaurs, dunk the sand in the hoop. to find the Minotaurs wherever the direction that Wyvern is heading is going to be the direction where the Minotaurs spawns. So let's say he is going to be at the top right at the begin with, at the very beginning. But he heads down the staircase and heads towards the back room. The Minotaurs are going to spawn there. Be fast. Because as soon as he leaves that location, they despawn. If he decides to come this way, then it would be left side. You want to beat him before he gets there, but pay attention to his movements. Sometimes he's janky, sometimes he switches. Pay attention to his movements. Because sometimes he comes down here and heads this way. Sometimes he goes over in the cave and comes this way. You got to know the position that he's heading towards. Because as soon as he leaves that direction, they despawn and you lose your chance of dunking Chronons and saving from the wipe mechanic. So the best way to do it is kill the 2 Minotaurs, have one person pick up each. Not one at a time dunking. Both people must dunk. If one person dunks and the other person is fucking around and not dunking, you are set to fail 90% of the time. Because if one Chronon dunk, you lose the time of 2 Chronons. So you will lose the time between fucking up for the towers and from the moment you're delaying. Because the only way you can break the boxes within time and in sync is with the dice pool. You need dice pool to be able to break the boxes in sync to create the platform. First platform. Climber is going to call out skip or move forward. Middle platform. Skip or move forward. Top platform, final platform. He grabs the node, damage. During damage, the Chronon hunters are going to grab Chronons and dunk it during damage. And that's literally this entire encounter. Very straightforward. Hobgoblin. One of the most easiest but unforgiving encounters. Do you remember when I say at the beginning when I was teaching this that it is fixing the portals, and when this stays already fixed and doesn't have to worry about dunking on one? This is that encounter. It's very straightforward, very easy. As soon as you get a hang of it, it's a lot easier than you think it is. There's a lot of describing, a lot of explanation, but it's very, very easy. It as easy as doing a bog run. That's literally how easy Hobgoblin and Wyvern is. Even the final boss is easy. I know there's some points that you can't understand me well, and that's because of my speech impediment. So I'm trying to describe it the best I can, so bear with me. Just wait patiently, and the balls will change. And 3, 2, 1. I timed that perfectly. So this encounter is exactly like Hydra. You're split into 2 teams of 3. I just kicked his body off the edge. That's hilarious. Make sure you're activating the correct spots up top. Because if you activate these doors, the bosses do not spawn in, and you have to go back and interact with it to spawn in the boss. So make sure you are putting the correct one when it says predestination. This is the Hobgoblin encounter. Very easy to understand. There is a invisible barrier where my lasers just are. If you're past that line, you start the encounter immediately. So don't touch it. Don't move it until everyone's ready. So the way this encounter works is very, very simple. I'm going to jump up here so you can see the entire platform in all the positions. So the way this encounter works is very simple. So at the very beginning, you're just going to kill goblins, you're going to kill some ads until a Hydra spawns in the very back in the half circle donut shape. The Hydra spawns there, you kill the Hydra. That's going to spawn in the Minotaurs. Spawn points of Minotaurs are here, right where that structure is, right where that, in between these two platforms. In between these two rocks, on the backside. So it'll be 1, 2, and then far right of that, 3. On the backside, 4, and then on the very far backside behind that structure is 5. Those are the positions of the Minotaurs and where they spawn every time. They never change positions. They'll always be the same. So you're going to kill the Minotaurs, you're going to pick up those Chronons. You're going to dunk into the hoops. So the way it's numbered is 1 through 5, 1, 2, 3 behind the boss, 4, 5. You're going to dunk into all 5 hoops. You can have someone force, and that's one of the easiest ways to do this is by forcing it so the new players are not get confusing and stressing themselves out. So the way that force works is you're going to look at one of the bosses that says absolute. You're going to go to the middle plate and you're going to match it with the plate name. So if it says absolute, you're going to match up with absolute. You're going to go to that turbine and you're going to interact with the. It looks like exactly like the Gambit node where you deposit the motes. It's the exact same thing. You dunk into there, and that's going to start the mechanic immediately. Now you are the runner. You are the extender. Your job is very simple. You just wait. While the other 2 plates, Syntacle and Absolute, and Constant, if your plate is not being forced on, your 2 jobs are very simple. Imagine you cut down a bagel. You cut it in half, and you want to look closely down the middle of it. It's the exact same concept. Bagel, split down to half. You're looking in the between. And that's it. So the person that is doing false, all his portals are going to be red. So he's not going to be doing anything. So the people that are not doing the force, or the person that is chosen to interact with the boss, will be looking at those half donut or bagel slice. You're going to look in between the coils, and you're going to look for the 2 that has blue. So you're going to call out A is 3 and 4, and it's 2 and 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. And most people are going to say everything except for 5, everything except for 5. That means that the dunkers are not doing the plates. We're going to grab chronons. One person is going to grab 2. You guys are going to dunk in the according spawning portals that have been called out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Leave alone the 5. Sometimes it can be like this. 5, 4, 3, 1. So now you got 4, 5, 3, 1. Everything except for 2. So you'd be dunking in 1, you'd be dunking in 3, you'd be dunking in 4, and you'd be dunking in 5. And leaving 2 alone. If you dunk into 2, wipes you instantly. The people who have the buff, constant, absolute, or centical, it doesn't matter what you have, you cannot dunk. If you grab a chronon and you jump into the portal, it kills you instantly and you lose your buff. So do not dunk, do not grab a chronon besides the moment you are activating the portals at the beginning. That's the only time you are grabbing chronons. The 3 that are not doing the plates would be grabbing the chronons, and only one person would be grabbing 2 chronons and ducking to the according spawning portals, fixing the portals so all portals are fixed. Once the portals are fixed, the person that has chosen or forced will be running through all 5 portals. When he gets to 4th, he's going to say bait. You're going to stop what you're doing. You're going to get out of the hiding spot, and you're going to look for the one that is shooting the long beam that's giving you the countdown. You are going to spread out away from everyone so the person that is calling out for the bait knows that you are the one that is baiting. So let's say Todd's here. Todd is baiting. Everyone stay away from him, because if anyone is close to him, it pulls you into him when he throws the grenade. And there's a 50-50 chance that being pulled into that circle can block his countdown, resetting it and failing the mechanic. So do not be the other person that is baiting. He's going to bait 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The runner comes over, drops the grenade, and a shield pops over. He's going to shoot the bomb. Well, she's going to shoot the laser into the barrier, bounce it back out from him, and now he's going to get pissed. He comes down to face us. Where he's standing now is where he's going to be doing damage right now. So where he's standing is going to be where damage starts. So during damage, you have roughly 6, 8 seconds to do damage. Do as many as you can within that 8-second timer. Once all 5 portals are activated, you're going to run back into them again and do the exact same thing for the extension. Run through all 5, call for bait. Bait counts down, throw the specialized grenade. Reflect the boss damage, do damage, repeat and repeat. Do that 3 times. So you only extend first one to start damage, second one to extend, and then the final one you be extending, and then you do damage. You just throw the grenade, you flex it, and then it comes back down, do damage, and it ends the damage phase. That's it. While he's in the section waiting for the baiter, you are allowed to shoot him while you're waiting. So you could be, for example, let's make it easier so you can see my shots. He is on the platform. You're allowed to shoot him while you're waiting for the bait. Shoot him while he's up top, waiting for the extender to extend. It's actually recommended because it does help you to one phase, and it helps a lot more easier to decrease his health a little bit. And you're able to actually do pretty decent damage up there as well. So make sure you have some type of a far range weapon, a rocket, a linear, a trace, a micro missile, a sniper, anything you could choose. You just do a little bit of damage until he comes back down to do major damage. That's literally the entire encounter. That's Hobgoblin. The explanation is long, but once you understand it gets a lot easier. It's always best to do simulation rounds so people get a hang of what they're doing, and then if you end up doing the first try, then that's good. If it wipes and wipes and wipes, ask them what's going on, what are they having trouble with, and help them out. This encounter should not be more than a one phase. It's very easy to one phase them. Failure to extend damage will end damage immediately, and just repeat. That's it. And that's the entire Desperate Petrol. Normal version, of course. Epic, that's a different story. Imagine this encounter, but 20 more steps along the way for the entire encounter. That's epic. Epic is more mechanic dense space than normal. But that's perpetual. I hope that this helps you understand what perpetual is, how to do it, and I hope you guys get your first completion. Until next time, guys. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.